The letter C stands for the word chief, and a chief is the ultimate leader of a department or a company. C-level executives, also called C-suite executives, are the top tier of executives at any company. While this differs from organization to organization, a basic corporate hierarchy structure goes something like this. It begins with executives who work in a team under a manager. This manager is one among many others from different departments. Above the managers come the directors of the different departments. The vice presidents are in charge of those directors. After that comes the other C-suite executives who all report to the CEO. The managing director might work alongside, or could also be positioned above or below the CEO. And finally the board of directors. The reason they are called C-level or C-suite is because the initials of their job titles always begin with chief and end with officer. This means that they are chief officers of their departments. These executives usually have many years of experience in their field or have been in the same company for many years. C-level executives are in charge of different departments such as finance, marketing, technology, operations, sales, human resources, and more. Typically a C-level executive is not only well versed with the details and functioning of their department and field of expertise, but are also expected to have skills such as leadership skills, conflict management, critical thinking, high business acumen, change management, communication skills, decision-making skills, planning and organizational skills. There are many different kinds of C-level executives. Here are a few of the most common C-suite titles. The Chief Executive Officer or CEO is usually the highest order at any company and is responsible for setting goals and strategies for the company. All other C-level executives report to them. The Chief Operating Officer or COO makes sure the entire organization runs smoothly and all the plans are being carried out as required. The Chief Financial Officer or CFO is, as the title suggests, in charge of all the financial aspects of the organization, whether that might be budgets, financial goals, risk, etc. The Chief Technology Officer or CTO or Chief Information Officer or CIO is usually in charge of the tech infrastructure of the company. Though in larger companies there might be both the roles. In that case the CTO is in charge of innovation and new products and features the company can incorporate for various needs, while the CIO is in charge of the internal systems and making sure they are running smoothly. The Chief Marketing Officer or CMO is in charge of all the marketing opportunities and potential marketing operations for the company and its products or services. The Chief Human Resources Officer or CHRO is the head of the HR department and is responsible for making sure tasks like recruitment, team building, payroll, and more are on track. The Chief Security Officer or CSO is responsible for security throughout the company, whether physical security of the premises or digital security of computer systems within the company. In larger companies there might be a Chief Information Security Officer or CISO as well. In this case, the CSO will be in charge of solely physical security, while the CISO will be in charge of cybersecurity and the technology infrastructure. The Chief Green Officer or CGO is in charge of making sure the company's carbon footprint is under control. They are responsible for making sure the company is energy efficient and the e-waste is at a minimum. This role is fast becoming a high priority role in order to become a truly green company. C-level executives are the ultimate leaders of their respective departments. Most importantly, they are the ones with the most decision-making power within the company.